Hello, I'm Kendra Inglis, and I'm going to tell you about Rosa Parks. That's who I picked for my video. And I have the book I Am Rosa Parks by Brad Meltzer, illustrated by Christopher. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name. I Am Rosa Parks. Growing up, I was small for my age. I was sick a lot too. Since we didn't have money for a doctor, but that didn't mean I was weak. When I was 11, I was walking home from school. A boy on roller skates came zipping by and shoved me. He thought I'd be an easy target, but to his surprise, I turned around and pushed him back. I knew fighting was wrong, but I didn't want him picking on me again. His mother saw what happened. She was mad that I'd pushed him. But you know what made her even madder? I was black and her son was white. She immediately started yelling. No question, it was scary. But my mother and grandmother taught me to respect myself and to expect respect from others. So instead of breaking down, I stood my ground and calmly but firmly I explained. I wasn't just standing up to that mom or even to that boy on roller skates. I was standing up for myself. After that, the boy and his mom never bothered me again. Still, it's hard to change things. Sometimes it can take a long time. She grew up where white and black were separate. They couldn't use the same water fountains, elevators, the same schools or playgrounds. Her school was a small wooden building with one room and one teacher. All the sixth graders had to be stuffed in one room, and there were no windows. They didn't have any desks, and they barely had any books. And they also had to bring their books home at night because they were scared because the people that didn't like their skin color, they thought they would burn their school down. As they got older, she started to ride this local city bus. And if you were black, you had to ride in the back. And if you were white, you could ride in the front. On that day, the back of the bus was packed. And she just wanted to sit down. Well, she couldn't get through the back door, which they had to go through the back door back then because white people could only go through the front. Well, she ended up getting kicked off the bus and then refused to use the colored water fountains and elevators. And then one day, she refused to give up her seat because she was tired and her feet were aching. Well, since she refused to give up her seat, she violated the rules of Montgomery, Alabama, and they arrested her. Well, after that, she ignited a movement. The Montgomery bus boycott began. And for 381 days, that's well over a year, all blacks in the city, and even some whites, refused to ride the public buses. They almost went out of business. And finally, things had started to change. Public buses were no longer allowed to separate people based on color of their skin. Thomas Jefferson wrote that we were all created equal in the Declaration of Independence. She ended up getting the Congressional Gold Medal, one of the government's highest awards. And the reason I chose this book was because it shows you that you want to stand up for yourself, even if that means sitting alone or standing alone. Stand up for what's right. It doesn't matter what color you are, where you come from. Everybody has different races in their family. I have all kinds. I mean, and we used to come a long way. And here's a few pictures. Thank you.